I've been with the defendant for about 10 years now.
Okay.
We had children probably around my years, about 19, 20.
Okay, how old are they?
They're 8 and 5. And right now, I'm an artist, Your Honor. That's how I met her. She was stripping.
I'm an exotic dancer.
She was stripping, Your Honor.
I'm an exotic.
And that's how I met her. They was playing me in the club. Because I'm an artist, like I said, Your Honor.
Oh, you were
She's the one slowing me down with the children.
Okay.
So, like I said, we've been together for about 10 years now. We got an 8 and a 5-year-old. And she's never there to take care of her.
I'm there for my
I can't
kids.
even do it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Let him speak, and then I can assure you I'll get over to you. And do me a favor, you're making me dizzy rocking back and forth. Yeah, just, I know you're probably nervous. Just, you know, everybody nervous when they come to court.
Yes,
And you probably nervous looking at me. So it's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so children are 8 and 5.
Yes, ma'am.
She was working as an exotic dancer.
Yes.
You're an artist. You all live together.
We used to.
Yes.
All right, so hold on.
Sorry.
How long ago did you all stop living together?
We stopped living together about, I want to say, 3 years ago.
All right, and where do the children live currently?
With me.
And they've been living with you for the past 3 years?
She comes at 2 times of the week, take them to the park. She's taking them to get a kids meal, but I'm the one that's got to deal with her harassment because.
I gotta do it.
What?
Ma'am, what is it with today? Everybody want to interrupt each other.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry, just don't do it. It's that simple.
I got you, y'all.
She's coming in with a kids meal, Your Honor, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm doing the bond for my daughter on Thursday and getting them ready for school on Friday. And so that's what the problem is. Like I said, we just can't even stay together no more. That's why I brought her to the court.
Okay, so you're asking for child support. Health insurance. What health insurance do you have for the children?
I don't have any health insurance.
The relationship collapsed under daily stress. Mr. Williams feels overwhelmed while Miss Davis believes she's doing enough by caring for the kids on her days. Off their struggles highlight how parents can reach a breaking point. Without clear roles, she values her job and independence. He wants more Hanson, help with no agreement anchor builds until one finally says we're done.
On Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to mom?
Well, the kids are getting harassed in school right now.
Why are they being harassed?
Because she's stripping, Your Honor, and everybody knows it.
Okay, we're going to use exotic dancer because that's what she said her profession is. And I think out of respect, you should refer to it as what she calls it, okay? It's her career. It's what she does. So that's what we're going to refer to it as, okay?
Yes.
So the children are being made fun of at school because of what mom does for a living.
Yes.
Okay, she was doing that when you met her.
Mr. Williams laying out the core issue. He wants practical support, financial, and otherwise to raise the children. M. Davis seems caught off guard, as if her 2 days a week should suffice. But child support isn't about punishment. It's a legal tool to ensure both parents share the real cost, school fees, medical care. And more, if Ms. Davis truly wants to prove she's a devoted mom, stepping up with consistent contributions might be the strongest evidence.
Playing me in the club. And she's slowing me down, Your Honor.
How's she slowing you down? What you mean by that?
She's slowing me down because she's not taking care of the kids. She's
So how does that slow you down exactly?
It's slowing me down because I had a career, Your Honor.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I love barbering.
Okay.
But they gonna learn how to barber with me because they up there with me all the time. I need some help. And that's why we're here, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they go to school during the day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But on the weekends, they're with you at the barbershop.
Right, she gets them on Tuesday and Wednesday when she's off, but it's not enough.
Just Tuesday and Wednesday?
Just Tuesday and Wednesday.
They don't spend a night or anything like that?
Kids meal park.
That's what you're going to
Excuse me. No, that's not what we're doing. You're not going to interrupt anymore.
If I'm lying, if I'm lying.
You're not going to interrupt anymore. That's what we're not doing.
apologize. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Stop apologizing because you keep doing it. Just don't do it. All right. Now,
You know I'm telling the truth, y'all.
is there anything else you want me to know about the facts of this case? Not necessarily what she thinks or anything like that, because that has nothing to do with what I have to do up here.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I can move over.
The judge finally turns to Miss Davis, and she seemed genuinely surprised, caught off guard by how Mr. Williams framed the situation. She believes she's doing her part, But only on her days off this is where priorities clash while her demanding schedule may work for her. It doesn't address who's handling the responsibilities the other 5 days. A fair co-parenting plan requires more balance than just 2 days of effort. If Miss Davis wants the judge to see her commitment, she'll need more than just saying I do. Enough concrete actions, consistent involvement, and support will speak louder than words.
Now it's your turn.
Yes. Hello, Your Honor.
Hi.
Yes, so I am here, not really sure why, because I take very good care of our children.
Well, you do know why. He just said he wants some help. You slowing him down. He can't cut hair the way that he needs to and make the money he needs to because the children are always with him.
They're not always with him. I do get them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on my off days. That's something we agreed to because I'm bringing in.
Hold on. Let me just clear something up. Those are only days you get them, right?
Well, like full time. I see my kids all the time, but on full time, from sun up to sundown, they're with me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
How many days in a week?
There's 7.
All right, so you see them 2. So 5 is majority of the time that they're with dad. So,
well, I go over there and I check
am I
on them.
missing some days?
No, Your Honor, you're not. But I go over there and I check on them, but they do stay overnight with him on those other 5 days. I have them on the days that I'm fully off, and I can tend to them and get them the meals that they like.
The court confirms the children primarily live with Mr. Williams, a situation that often results in higher financial responsibility for the other parent. M. Davis's reaction suggests she wasn't prepared to part with a portion of her income, but that's how these rulings typically unfold. When one parent takes on the bulk of daily care, the other is expected to contribute financially. While M. Davis may see this as unfair, the judge's focus remains clear. The children's well-being comes first, even if it means discomfort for either parent.
I have to make money,
So
and
you're telling the truth.
well, not fully the truth, because I mean, he's acting like I'm not there for him. He's complaining now. He didn't have any complaints whenever we got together.
Established you are not there. They're with him 5 days a week. I'm Mr. Williams. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her. No interruptions.
Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor.
No, you don't have to thank me because you've been doing it. So no, that's not what we're doing. It is not to taunt him. It is just to make sure I give him the same treatment that I gave you. Okay. Now, he has not been dishonest thus far in what he said because you just confirmed it. You get him on your off days, which is 2 days a week. The other 5 days, they are with him. You do Happy Meals and park. He's taking them to school. He's feeding them. He's getting them dressed for school, getting them dressed for. Are they in any activities?
School, my younger daughter's in cheerleading.
But you're
Are you taking them to cheerleading?
providing for them. He's not telling the official part.
Let's talk about that then. How much money do you make?
I do very well.
That wasn't my question.
Exactly what she told me.
Excuse me. I can't write down very well on the child support order. I need to know how much you make in a dollar amount. $180K a year. How much of that $180,000 are you giving dad?
Well, not necessarily giving that, but on my children, because I don't give it directly to him. I take care of my children.
Wait a minute, hold on. The kids are 8 and 5.
Right.
So you got to give it to him. So what are you giving him to provide for the kids?
Well, I wasn't giving him anything to provide for the kids. When I check on my kids, I do for my kids, and I buy my kids.
What does that mean?
That means like I provide things for them. I do when they're in my care. That's when I provide for them. But
2 days a week in your care, right?
Well, full time.
We've established that.
Yes.
So what do you do beyond that?
But as far, I can't imagine giving this man any amount of money that I work hard for, and he talking about this stripper. I'm an exotic dancer, but he didn't have that problem when we got together. And the years that we were together, he wasn't complaining then. But as regarding my children, I take very good care of them. I just can't imagine the hard work that I do. That's why my knee is messed up now, because I had an injury at work, and he knows that. And then he's begging for money. I take care of my children.
He's not begging. He is not begging. He is telling you to do what you should do anyway as a parent.
But you're not here in private, Your Honor. He's trying to get back with me.
1 second. It doesn't matter. That has no bearing on child support. What he says about you doesn't make any never mind to me. What you say about her, what y'all's conversations are, that has no never mind, has nothing to do with child support.
Right.
Okay? It's not a but. Let me ask you a question, because I don't want to derail this conversation in this case, because I have some more that I need to get to today. Now, If you're making $180,000 a year, why aren't these children on any type of health insurance?
Well, the profession that I have, there's no insurance offered, and I mean,
Well, it doesn't have to be. You're considered a independent contractor, right?
right.
That means you can get private health insurance.
Well,
Did you know that?
I'm not really sure how to go about doing that.
You can Google and say to the internet how to find private health insurance.
Right.
Trying to
But he has his own barbershop, and through the barbershop, I figured he's complaining about I don't spend time enough with him.
The issue of health insurance underscores a common co-parenting challenge. M. Davis earns a solid income, but hasn't secured coverage for the kids beyond Medicaid, given her financial ability. This might seem neglectful. It begs a question. If she's earning six figures, why rely on public assistance, some might argue. She's unaware, while others could see it as a way to avoid extra costs. Regardless, the judge views this as a fundamental. Parental duty one Ms. Davis can't overlook.
For what? Because you're definitely getting ready to pay. How about that?
Wait.
Yes, no, it's not a waste. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You came here to waste my time. You did come here to waste my time. You make $180,000 a year, and you have not been doing what you need to be doing for these children. You don't pay for cheerleading. You pay for Happy Meals, and I can't even say you pay for the park because the park is free.
Your Honor, I just want to say, and he's talking about my kids being teased at school and all of that. No, he's the one being teased. He's the one that is brainwashing them to believe this stuff and want to turn my kids against me because I don't want to be with him any longer. That's the ultimate problem. That's why we're here. Because before this, Mr. Williams didn't have any problems with me financially, taking care of my kids, providing.
Your Honor, this is exactly why we're not
and you go do what you need to go do those 2 days a week. That was our agreement. Now you want to bash me and make it seem like I'm not there for our children?
2
How
days
dare
out
you?
the week, Your Honor.
No, it's not 2 days.
2 days
it's
out
not,
the week, and she
you
is full time.
Okay, but what about that day you had an appointment and I had to watch them?
What about the day you left the kids at the house to go out with
I wasn't there.
friends?
You know what? See, you always bringing up old stuff. You always going, at the end of the day, I make very good money. I do very well, and he wasn't complaining then, and now he wants to complain now, and I just don't know what to tell him. But our kids is not an issue. They love me dearly. Please tell Your Honor, please tell her that how much the kids they talk about me.
I don't have to brainwash them. They already know.
No. They talk about me in a good way. They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're going to do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576. No, that's how much you got to pay.
Thank you.
The children live with him.
Thank you.